Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to talk to you about my preparations for the coronavirus. So some of these products you may have seen before in other videos, but I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the coronavirus and some of the things that I've collected over my past Bath and Body Works hauls. To ready me kind of for this event, I guess, for this mass pandemic. As you guys know already, hand sanitizer and toilet paper are gone everywhere. I think hand sanitizer was the first to go. And just so you all know, quick FYI, I'm not affiliated with the CDC. I'm not a scientist, none of that. This is just my own personal opinions, advice, things that work for me, just throwing it out there. But just kind of want to give you just guys some of my thoughts on it. I'm here in California where the coronavirus is a huge deal. Where I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, they're on almost complete lockdown. They're on a stay in place has been issued. Yeah, I think it was a stay in place. Yeah, stay in place has been issued. So pretty much everything except grocery stores, hospitals, any sort of essential businesses, only those essential businesses will remain open, like childcare, stuff like that. Those businesses will remain open. Anybody who still has to work in any of those industries, like grocery store, health industry, fire departments, legal departments, police departments, what have you, anything that's considered essential. I think banks, and of course the post office, of course, the essential operations, but restaurants have closed down. I think they're at 50% capacity in most places. And some restaurants have voluntarily closed or are only offering to-go services. So it's a big deal here in California. I'm in Sacramento County, and the county is pretty much kind of threw their hands up in the air and isn't really mandating any sort of self-quarantine at this time. I feel like it might soon come with the stay-in-place that's been issued in the Bay Area, where a lot of people are out of work. If you're self-employed in anything, or employed in any sort of profession that isn't one of those essential businesses, hopefully for those of you whose employers have mandated that you take the time off, hopefully you guys get paid. I think the government's supposed to issue some sort of checks to people who have been affected by this, so that'll be good for for those people to kind of alleviate some of that. I know a lot of people who rent housing or apartments, a lot of apartment managers have given people more grace period, just because this has been such a big deal. So I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys and kind of have a little bit more of a light-hearted sort of video, just kind of where I show you the Bath and Body Works products that I have. I'm going to be using just while we're pretty much supposed to stay at home. The grocery stores have been absolute insanity. And I tend to, as you guys see in my videos, to kind of stock up on things, just kind of every time I do my grocery trips or I get home delivery, I kind of just tend to order things when they're on sale, so that way I'm not completely out of food, and we have things here. So I do try and do that, so that way I always have some food or whatever. But of course, over the weekend, after seeing the craziness at Trader Joe's, where they were having shelves completely wiped out, I just stopped by a few stores, picked up a few things. But generally, right now, you know, like here in California, even though there isn't an official order, at least in my county, to stay in place, I think the vast majority of people are staying at home, unless they're at the grocery store. And honestly, I would try and avoid going to the grocery store as much as you can. Get delivery, Safeway, Walmart, those places deliver. Wherever you are, look into delivery for your grocery stores. I know it just depends on where you live, but I know Walmart does delivery, and Walmarts are everywhere. Look into that. Don't go, I mean, because crowds of 50, I think 50 or more have been banned completely, as far as I know. And then anything like, I think it's not advisable to be like in groups of like in 10 or more. You're supposed to be in groups of 10 or less or whatever. But so I would suggest, yeah, just get your stuff delivered. I know there's a little bit of a delay because of demand. You can get, it's a really good time to get like meal delivery kits like HelloFresh, Dinnerly, Every Plate, Green Chef. I can go ahead and link some of those below. I'm trying out some of those services right now. And the nice thing about those is that you can only get so many meals a week. So you're not really as much of a risk with these companies selling out of items, because they give you like, I don't know, like 2 to 3 different recipes, like depending on your family size. So let's say you'll have maybe 6 servings of food, and they'll just send you what you need. So that's kind of another way of being able to kind of deal with, like, you know, I know there's just like meat is selling out. You know, it's not just toilet paper and sanitary supplies. Like, it's just crazy. So another one is Imperfect Produce. I'll go ahead and link that below too. You guys may have seen my videos. I know they sent out an email saying that they've, of course, been facing increased demand, not surprisingly. So I'll have to let you guys know on Thursday when I place my order for the coming week what the inventory is like. This past Thursday, they still had plenty of food. They have like canned products, they have meats, they have, of course, produce. There was plenty of selection. I don't know, since that email has gone out, what it's going to be like this time, but I'll see. And then it's just kind of a good way to supplement your delivery, getting stuff delivered to you, and then also getting those meal deliveries kind of help supplement that. That way you can limit your visits to the grocery store, just because they've been banning like large gatherings and communal gatherings in bars and restaurants. Like, the last thing you should be doing is like standing in a long ass line in a grocery store. Like, we're supposed to shelter like in place in our homes, but then like the grocery stores, like you're like in a grocery store with like probably hundreds of people in these super crazy lines. I mean, that is like honestly probably the best way of increasing your chances of getting coronavirus, by doing that. So try and stay away from that. I mean, as much as people are staying at home, there are hordes of people at the grocery stores right now. And if you're not going to be like going to all these large events and like bars and restaurants, you shouldn't be at a grocery store and masses of people. It's just not a good idea. So like, unless it's like an emergency need or something like that, try and order either directly from your grocery store or a meal delivery service, or Amazon Prime is a really good one for individual things. Imperfect Produce. There's so many different ways just to get it delivered and kind of eliminate that possibility for contamination or contracting it, because you want it to, you know, even if you're not worried, you're not considered at risk, you could be a carrier and you could possibly transmit it to a loved one or someone who might be at risk. So I would totally advise against that. But okay, anyway, I've been going on too long. I'll show you my Bath and Body Works products that I've been getting. And so these are products that I have collected over the past year and a half or two. The soaps I got more recently because I go through those quickly. But the hand sanitizers are things I've just collected or I've gotten as gifts over the past year and a half. So I just happened to be fortunate to have plenty of hand sanitizer on supply. There's just been so much craziness. I mean, people just buy way more than they need. Like they're reselling it, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But for me, this is just stuff that I've been fortunate to have on hand, and that I just brought out with this outbreak, and just happened to have it, so I don't like, oh my god, I need to buy like super overpriced hand sanitizers on eBay or Amazon or whatever. I already have plenty of that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you just some of what I have, just so you guys can see my little hoard. I'm not one of those people that, you know, went out and bought a crazy amount of stuff. Like, those people are kind of a-holes, to be honest. Like, I mean, you don't need 18 flats of toilet paper. I mean, I'm sorry, unless you have a huge family, no, you don't need that much toilet paper. You don't need like 100 bottles of hand sanitizer. I mean, this may be here for another good couple of months, but you do not need that much. Even I think with the stuff I'm about to show you is gonna more than last me, to be quite honest. So anyway, okay, so here are some of the hand soaps I have on hand. Here where I am, there's still plenty of hand soaps at Bath & Body Works. So if you need hand soap, Bath & Body Works, you know, still has plenty. I think it's just funny how hand sanitizer is selling out more quickly than like soaps, because the CDC has said soap and water is far more effective than just hand sanitizer. I mean, hand sanitizer is good in a pinch. If you're out, you don't have anything else to use, then yes, please do use hand sanitizer, of course. But once you get home, soap and water is really gonna get the germs off your hands. So I don't know why there's still plenty of soap and no hand sanitizer. I mean, it's more effective. And I've also been seeing people say that it needs to be antibacterial, and I'll link a supporting link in the comments or the description below. You don't necessarily need antibacterial soap. There's actually evidence to support that the fact that antibacterial soap, if you use a lot of it, might increase resistant bacteria. So you don't necessarily need antibacterial soap. Regular soap of any kind, bars of soap, these types of soaps, and water, washing your hands thoroughly, will do the job. But yeah, antibacterials might increase the risk of having resistant bacterias, so those aren't really recommended, you know, or pushed or whatever. I mean, if you have it, then great, but you don't necessarily need it. So with that in mind, I have the Apples and Brown Sugar hand soap, and I also have the Rosewater Ivy Gentle Foaming hand soap here. And I honestly forget when I got these. I think I got these maybe like the last 2 months. My semi-annual sale hauls, I picked up some hand soaps. So the next ones I have here, and I think I've had this one since maybe fall. This is the Blackberries and Basil hand soap. These are the foaming soaps, which I really like. This smells really nice. So we're heading into springtime. That'll be a good time for the rose water and the blackberries. We're in March now, but I still have a lot of holiday scented hand soaps. I always have an abundance of them after the holidays because, again, semi-annual sale. This is the Marshmallow Flurries. That's what that looks like. And this smells really good. This has like a very candied, like bakery type brown sugar scent. I don't know how to describe that, but this smells really good. I prefer to use these during the holidays, but you know, you need soap year round, of course. So there it is. All right, the last one I think I have for now. So I have 5 left, so I think that's still plenty. I mean, it takes me a good couple of weeks to go through each of these. So I still have plenty for now, and I also have bar soaps and stuff like that just in case I run out. So this one is the Frosted Coconut Snowball. Just kind of has a more of a light coconutty scent, nothing strong. So I have 5 of those left, and I almost forgot, I recently went to Bath & Body Works over the weekend, just quick in and out to use some coupons. It was pretty much dead. And of course I made sure to sanitize my hands before and after. But I just got 2 more items. Okay, so this is kind of why I wanted to do the video. But quick mini haul. I also got this raspberry tangerine luxe hand soap made with essential oils and lemon zest. This smells really quite nice. Perfect for the springtime. Oh, I just love like the smell. I just love tangerines and raspberries in general, but the smell of this is really quite nice. So we have this. So now I have 6 hand soaps, so that's plenty. You know, I don't need to go crazy or anything. And I had a coupon for 20% off and a like free travel sized item. And I just got this cactus blossom body wash, which smells really nice. I have plenty of these as well. So I'm also fully stocked up on shampoos and body wash, and you know, I pretty much have a full stock of everything, you know, without having to go crazy at the stores. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my hand sanitizer collection. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you all my hand sanitizers, and this is what I have for my stock right here. So this one I did actually buy. The only sanitizer I bought for this specific pandemic was this watermelon lemonade. It was $15, so not too outrageously priced. It's normally $5.50, so you know, it wasn't crazy, but it was obviously overpriced on eBay. That's the only one that I bought. The rest I have gotten and collected at hauls. So the first one I have here is this frosted coconut snowball. This may be from like a couple, maybe 2 years back or so. I don't remember getting this recently. The next one I have here is this juicy watermelon. I think I probably got this last summer. It smells really nice, like just a ripe, like how a very ripe candied watermelon would taste. And then I have the summer tiramisu. Of course, probably got this one last summer. Smells nice. It's not like overly like chocolatey. Kind of has like kind of a fresh scent. So I really like this guy. A lot of these I haven't used yet. The next one here is the Rosewater Ivy, which is also another kind of clean rosewater scent. The next one is the In the Stars. I think I just got this recently with the haul. Like maybe like one of the semi-annual sales. This is nice. And then the Sunshine and Lemons. I think I also got this fairly recently too. I just love the strong like lemonade scent of this one. And just FYI, Bath & Body Works is of course sold out of hand sanitizer. The next one I have here is Birthday Wishes. And I think I got this probably a few months back. Nice, like kind of cakey smell. So I like that. Oh, and also FYI, people will kind of joke about Bath & Body Works, the effectiveness of their hand sanitizers. But the reality is that you need 62 or 60% alcohol or more for it to be effective. These contain a 68% alcohol. So these are just as effective as a normal hand sanitizer. This is I Like You a Latte, so this kind of has a like kind of coffee scent to it. So these, you know, if you are lucky enough to have these, you don't need the regular hand sanitizers. These will work, 68%. And we have the Champagne Toast. Some of these scents may be discontinued. And I really like the sweetness of that one. We have another La 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 latte, or this is similar to the other latte. The other one was like I Like You a Latte, and this is La 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 Latte. So this is a Christmas scent. And there. They do smell similar. This one I don't really get as much of a strong scent. Don't know why. The next one I have is this Hot Cocoa Dream. I love the scent of hot chocolate. I know a lot of people don't like chocolate as a scent, but I do. And I really like this. Smells good. I also have a s'mores one that's almost out, so I didn't picture that, but kind of smells like that. The next one here is a more common scent. This is a French lavender. Always a tried and true scent. Always smells really quite nice if you're just looking for something just more basic. All right, this I got as a gift from Christmas time. This is the Gingerbread Man, which is kind of funny. And that smells really good. Again, I like coordinating scents with like holidays or times of the year, but again, in a pinch they'll work anytime. And I have this I Believe in Santa and Unicorns, this shimmering anti-bac, and this is probably from last year, not this past year, but last year. It smells really nice, like fruit punch kind of. And then we have the Frosted Cranberry. I think this is from this past year. And this is more of a classic scent from the holidays too. They always have Frosted Cranberry. And then I have these are 62% alcohol, so slightly less alcohol than the other ones. These are the foaming hand sanitizers. So first I have the Pumpkin Everything, which is, of course, it's from the fall time. It's pumpkin everything. And that's what it looks like, shaving cream. But again, it's more than 60%, so this will be effective. And it's like, ooh, it smells like the sweet cinnamon pumpkin. That's kind of what that smells like. And then we have Be Your Own Kind of Mermaid. I think I got this probably around summertime. Ooh, wow, this has a very strong, like a fruity pebble type scent. Wow, so that smells really good. So we have that. And then lastly, I have this vanilla coconut foaming hand sanitizer. It's more of a subtle scent. I don't really get too much vanilla, but I do get the coconut, and that smells pretty good. Okay, so yeah, those are all of my hand sanitizers that meet the CDC guidelines to effectiveness. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Please stay safe out there. Pull out your Bath & Body Works hauls. It's like, I'm always usually guilt tripped by how much I spend at Bath & Body Works, but now like I have plenty of food and I'm really fortunate for that. I have plenty of hands, soap and waters, cleaning products. The only thing I really have to worry about right now is toilet paper. But I'm pretty fortunate to be well stocked up on everything. And I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed my like tips and advice to how to deal with this thing. I know it's just really difficult times right now, but those are some ideas that I had just to help deal with things. Delivery services, meal kits. A lot of these places, like I know Postmates and DoorDash, to support your local businesses, they are having deals right now for like free delivery. So go ahead and look into those too. You know, try and like, you know, like me, I love. Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I just figured I'd show you guys some of my Bath & Body Works stock that I have for the coronavirus, and just trying to, you know, try to have some light, not to say make some light of the situation, but make the best of the situation, and just be grateful for everything that you have every day. I know that I'm just so glad that I'm not working retail right now. So a big kudos and thanks to everyone and the like grocery and healthcare industries and all those essential services. We need so much. I just know I'd be crazy right now. And yeah, I hope you guys Really enjoyed this video. And yeah, so just like think about when you go shopping, you know, just take what you need, you know, just because a lot of people aren't fortunate enough to, you know, have the funds to do a mass haul at once. Like I know a lot of us are very fortunate to be able to have the funds to do that, but not everyone does. A lot of people are living check to check. So, you know, think about that. You know, just buy what you need. For a few weeks. You're not like preparing for a zombie apocalypse. Like you don't need food for the next 6 months. You need it for a few weeks. And as I mentioned, there's also other alternatives to check out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.